Hey, good afternoon, you guys. I welcome to Sundays with Summit Health. Every Sunday, one of our Summit Health coaches goes live to chat about something that we help our clients work through. Whether it be something as simple as tracking our food, how to use MyFitnessPal, traveling, what to eat when we're on the go, eating out, so many helpful things. And sometimes mindset issues. We know so much of the work that we do with our clients involves more than just food. And so we always want to make sure that we are empowering you guys, being empathetic to both what you deal with, but giving you the tools that you need to make sure that you can continue to progress and reach your goals. So what we're going to talk about today is the subject of accountability. We know all week we have been addressing the benefits of having a coach, right? Obviously, specifically, we're familiar with nutrition coaching and also sort of coaching for physical fitness and for health coaching, things like that. But in so many aspects of life, having a coach or someone that helps keep us accountable is really, really beneficial. Why is that, right? Why is it beneficial to have accountability? Well, all the time, when I'm maybe doing a discovery call with someone, perhaps they've heard about me from a friend or a family member, they've heard about Summit Health through an athlete at their gym, and they say, hey, I'd like to know more about the program, can we get on a phone call? So we hop on this phone call, and oftentimes what they say to me is, I know what I should be doing, right? I know how I should be eating, I know the choices that I should be making, but I'm just struggling to do it. I'm really struggling to just make it happen. And so they feel this guilt, or they feel this like, what's wrong with me? Why do I know what I need to do and yet I struggle to make it happen? That's reality, you guys. That makes you human. So I love this example in my life. We're all at different stages, right? We're all on a highway, but we might just be headed in different places or at a different pace. So right now I'm a part of a health coaching mentorship. So every month we learn, very intense, we're educated very intensely. We have to study, we're tested, we have to do live video essays, we have to do client avatars. And every time, the day before my assignment is due, the day before I have my phone call with my mentor, I'm submitting my homework, right? Why do I wait until the last minute? Why do I wait until, because I need that accountability. I need the deadline. I need to know that somebody's demanding this of me. Otherwise, you know what? It probably wouldn't happen. Other things take priority. And so the same is true when it comes to food. You may know what needs to be done. Most people know how we should eat, right? Lean meats, whole grains, fruits and veggies. It's pretty simple. What's not simple is always doing it. So the other example that we have is I have a business coach. Like that's what I want you to understand is I have a coach in nutrition. We have coaches in business. We have coaches in health. We want to continue to challenge ourselves in the same way that we're asking you to challenge yourself. So know that. And in the same way, again, I'm held accountable. And if not for knowing that coach was looking over my shoulder and was saying, hey, I gave you 2 weeks to get this assignment done, and how are we doing with that? I want to see where you're at. I wouldn't be getting those things done either. So I just want you to understand that you are human, and the benefits to appreciating and working with the nutrition coach is you then creating the habits. You know that someone's looking at your food diaries. You know that someone is going to say, hey, how did last week go? And if things fell off and you've maybe been off for 3 or 4 days, there is someone who's going to be there holding you accountable and ready to help get you back on track. And when you do that enough times, right, week in, week out, month in, month out, year in, year out, that now becomes the new you. That now becomes your habits. And then when you have those established healthy habits, healthy routines, you feel comfortable moving on and making those decisions without that accountability, without that coach. So let's talk about a couple ways that we work with our clients when it comes to accountability. I mean, first and foremost is, what are we eating? It's quality of food, right? It's quality of nutrition. So am I seeing vegetables in your diary every day? Is that something that I'm seeing, right? What's the balance of macronutrients? Are you eating enough protein to really sustain your goals, to make sure that we're moving you in a healthy direction? I also want to know timing. Are we not eating any food till 2 in the afternoon and you're crashing, ready to take a nap by 3? Okay, so there could be a connection. I want to know bathroom habits. Like that's something that some clients are more comfortable discussing than others. But reality is, for overall health, we need to know, what does elimination look like, right? It's important what we're putting in, but it's also important what's coming out. And that can be a testimony to where our health is really at. Other things that we're accountable with is hydration. That's something that really, obviously with the change in season, that can change, right? We notice perhaps we drink less water in the wintertime than we do in the summertime. We're just sweating less, maybe we're less thirsty, routines are a little bit different. And so as your nutrition coach, we make sure to keep you accountable when it comes to hydration. Are we drinking, 32 ounces of coffee every day, but we barely crushed 8 ounces of water? That's not okay, right? We're here to help you understand that and know what it feels like when you drink the appropriate amount of water. The other thing that we keep you accountable on is when it comes to your relationship with food. We're not experts when it comes to really understanding, obviously, the human psyche or things like that, but we have done and continue to do all we can to educate ourselves in regards to mindset and people's approach to food. So if you find that when you're under stress, or you find when perhaps life gets really hectic or really chaotic, the first thing you do is turn to food as a crutch or as a cure or as a soothing mechanism. And so we want to keep you accountable to that. We want to help you to see the honesty in that relationship that you perhaps have created with food. And then recognizing that, okay, how do we make those adjustments? How do we adjust to have that healthy relationship, that healthy journey with food, where it's not a cure or a crutch or comfort? It's fuel, and it's things that can aid or beautify or magnify a beautiful relationship or friendship or family time, but it is not the center of that, right? The other thing that we keep people accountable with is, sleep. We talked about this about 3 weeks ago. That was our live video with our Sunday with Summit Health. Sleep is really key. And so some of us, again, we might wear it as a badge of honor that we can function on 3 or 4 or 5 hours of sleep, but that is just not enough. And so we keep you accountable of, okay, so we really felt terrible this week. Where was sleep at? Oh, we only got 5 hours of sleep for the last 5 nights and we feel terrible. There could be a correlation there. So again, it's that accountability. I'm missing something. This is what happens when I don't have notes. There was one thing that I wanted to chat about, and I don't want to miss it. Ultimately, meal prep. That's the other thing, right? Everyone, again, we're all on this path, we're all on this highway, but everyone's sort of pace is different. And so some of our clients, their goals is really just to create a healthy family environment, eating from home, prepping their own food. Cooking might be new to them. And the other interesting is some clients actually crush their nutrition and they don't cook at all. So it's finding ways to help them to prepare for the week, whether it be, maybe we keep them accountable. I want to see your grocery list every single Sunday. I also want to see what you're planning on cooking. I want to see what you're planning on having for breakfast, Monday through Friday. I want to see what your lunches are going to be, and I want to know what you're planning for dinner. And there again, just like having my business coach or having my health coach, I am driven by that deadline. I am driven by those things. So you want to prep, you need to shop, but yet without someone saying, hey, I want to see the list, or I want to see the meal plan, or I want you to send me pictures when those meals are prepped, it's someone sort of sitting on your shoulder saying, all right, we have to get this done. And so it's just the accountability that you need. So again, I just want to pop on here. You guys, let me know. There's a couple people who've joined us live. Let us know what you love about accountability. What things have been beneficial to you, maybe in having a nutrition coach or just in other areas of life where you are being held accountable and it really has kept you sharp, it's kept you at the top of your game. Let me know your thoughts on that. There again, I just want to assure you, you're not alone. And sometimes just working with a coach for a short period of time is what's been beneficial. We've had some clients come on and work with us for 3 months and they feel like literally that's all I need to know how great I can feel when I follow the principles that I already know. We have other people who have been clients for 2 years. And they love the accountability, honestly. They can fit it into their budget. It's something that they feel like they will always really appreciate because it keeps them on point. They absolutely love just always knowing that there's somebody kind of that has their back, that's looking over their shoulder, really making sure that they're there. So, other than that, you guys, I thank you for hopping on. Hopefully you have a time to review this, and just remember, the other thing is you don't have to have a coach, you can have an accountability buddy. I encourage a lot of clients, maybe when they transition out of maintenance, to find that accountability buddy. I have a client who has an accountability buddy, her sister, right? When it comes to working out, she and her sister have committed to do these video series together, and it keeps them on point. A lot of you love sort of the class fitness environment because your coach is like, hey, where were you? You know, you weren't at class when you were supposed to be, or your fellow athletes when you're normally there. Hey, you weren't at class today. Where were you? We love having that accountability, right? But it doesn't have to be a coach. It doesn't have to be something structured. It can be a friend. Hey, this month, let's share what we're eating. Let's share with each other what we're eating. Let's share with each other what we're prepping. Let's share our grocery lists. You know, things like that. It can be that simple. If you guys don't have any other thoughts or comments, I'm going to let you go on your merry way. I know it's Sunday football, so you guys enjoy. We'll chat with you soon.